I remember when blockchain technology started, many of us do. Today, 1 in 5 Americans own cryptocurrency. Its growth has been nothing short of breathtaking. But as oftentimes happens when you have an innovation, it creates enormous confusion on the way that the subject of that innovation integrates with the federal government. And that's the case here. Those who are in the cryptocurrency business and in the blockchain technology business don't know who to talk to in the federal government.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fiery Senate speech where Senator John Kennedy takes the floor to call out Washington over what he calls crypto chaos. He's demanding action, clarity, and accountability in how the US handles digital assets and cryptocurrency. And trust me, this one's packed with eye-opening insights. Before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss future deep dives like this one.
The Securities and Exchange Commission has announced under President Biden that it has jurisdiction over digital assets, and so did the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC. And there's been a lot of litigation, and there have been a lot of court cases, and it's been enormously confusing. And those in the crypto business understandably have the reaction, look, we don't mind being regulated, we have nothing to hide, but we'd like to know who to talk to. Is it the CFTC? Is it the SEC? What do we do? And that's why we need legislation. That's why we need market structure legislation, not because government needs to stick its nose in everything, but because there has to be some certainty here. Clearly, there's a turf war between the CFTC and the SEC, and it's Congress's role to delineate who has jurisdiction over what. Now, we did pass one piece of what you might call crypto legislation. We passed the Genius Act, as you know, Mr. President. That was an important piece of legislation, but it really was just a baby step. It regulates stable coins, which is only one part of the digital assets business. I'm certainly not denigrating the effort. I voted for the bill.
Senator Kennedy starts his speech by highlighting a massive issue, the confusion surrounding crypto regulation. He points out that 1 in 5 Americans now own cryptocurrency, yet no one seems to know who's in charge of regulating it. The SEC says it's their job. The CFTC says it's theirs. And the people actually running crypto businesses? They're stuck in the middle, begging for clarity. Kennedy says it's time for Congress to step in, not to over-regulate, but to bring certainty and stability to a growing industry that's operating in legal fog. Next, Kennedy talks about what's already been done, the Genius Act, which focused only on stablecoins. He calls it a baby step. Yes, it was a necessary move, but it's only one small piece of the puzzle. Stablecoins are just a fraction of the digital asset market. The real work, he says, is still ahead, and Congress has to go much further if they want meaningful reform. He praises those who helped pass the Genius Act, but he's clear. This was just the beginning. Now, here's where things get interesting. The House of Representatives already passed something called the Clarity Act, a bill designed to create a framework for crypto regulation, but the Senate hasn't touched it. According to Kennedy, the Senate seems to want to start from scratch, writing its own version of the legislation instead of building on the House's progress. He says this could take time, multiple hearings, tons of debate, and a whole lot of coordination between committees. Still, Kennedy insists the Senate needs to act fast but carefully, because millions of Americans are depending on it. If you're following this and want to stay updated as this legislation unfolds, smash that subscribe button. I'll be covering every major development right here. Kennedy doesn't hold back on the challenges ahead. He points out several key issues that must be addressed: balancing power between the SEC and CFTC, banking concerns about how previous laws were written, the rise of tokenized securities which use blockchain to trade stocks without actually owning them, and even whether crypto should qualify for deposit insurance. He also raises a tough question: should crypto brokers and exchanges have a fiduciary duty, a legal obligation to act in the best interest of their clients? These aren't quick-fix problems, he says. They'll take serious time and expert hearings to get right. As he wraps up, Kennedy reminds everyone that this isn't just about technology, it's about trust, stability, and the future of money in America. With 1 in 5 Americans already in crypto, the stakes couldn't be higher. Kennedy urges the Senate to move deliberately but decisively. To Riker den Biden, Dolebredir, smart laws that protect consumers without killing innovation. So there you have it. Senator John Kennedy making a powerful case for crypto clarity in Washington. Whether you agree with him or not, one thing's clear. The future of cryptocurrency regulation will shape how millions of Americans invest, trade, and store their digital wealth. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts on Kennedy's plan, and of course, subscribe for more summaries and insights straight from Capitol Hill to your screen. See you in the next one. Stay smart, stay informed, and stay crypto savvy.